Okay, everybody, good morning. We are back reading Revelation. We are on chapter 7 today. Again, you can follow along if you have the Bible app. Revelation 28-day reading plan. So we're in the midst of that. Now, just FYI, I'm not sure why, but this is the only chapter in this reading plan that it doesn't by default give you all the chapter to read. For some reason, it starts right in the middle and gives you other things to read. So I'm not sure if that was intentional or a mistake, but we're going to read it as it is and kind of do a little extra. Okay, so this is the entire Revelation chapter 7. Again, choose whatever version you prefer. I'll be in the NLT today. I'm reading it because there's a very specific verse that the NLT gets correct that none of the others seem to. The major English versions, anyway, that they come up a little short. So let's just do this together, and we ask the Father for the blessing of His holy word, the reading and the hearing of this book of the Revelation of Jesus Christ. Okay, Revelation 7. Then I saw 4 angels standing at the 4 corners of the earth, holding back the 4 winds, so they did not blow on the earth or the sea or even any tree. And I saw another angel coming up from the east, carrying the seal of the living God. And he shouted to those 4 angels who had been given power to harm land and sea, "Wait, don't harm the land or the sea or the trees until we have placed the seal of God on the foreheads of his servants." And I heard how many were marked with the seal of God. 144,000 were sealed from all the tribes of Israel. From Judah, 12,000. From Reuben, 12,000. From Gad, 12,000. From Asher, 12,000. From Naphtali, 12,000. From Manasseh, 12,000. From Simeon, 12,000. From Levi, 12,000. From Issachar, 12,000. From Zebulun, 12,000. From Joseph, 12,000. From Benjamin, 12,000. After this, I saw a vast crowd, too great to count, from every nation and tribe and people and language, standing in front of the throne and before the Lamb. They were clothed in white robes and held palm branches in their hands. And they were shouting with a great roar, "Salvation comes from our God, who sits on the throne, and from the Lamb." And all the angels were standing around the throne and around the elders and the 4 living beings. And they fell before the throne with their faces to the ground and worshiped God. They sang, "Amen, blessing and glory and wisdom and thanksgiving and honor and power and strength belong to our God forever and ever. Amen." Then one of the 24 elders asked me, "Who are these who are clothed in white? Where did they come from?" I said to him, "Sir, you're the one who knows." And he said to me, "These are the ones who died in the great tribulation. They have washed their robes in the blood of the Lamb and made them white. That is why they stand in front of God's throne and serve him day and night in his temple. And he who sits on the throne will give them shelter. They will never again be hungry or thirsty. They will never be scorched by the heat of the sun. For the Lamb on the throne will be their shepherd. He will lead them to springs of life-giving water, and God will wipe every tear from their eyes." Amen. All right, friends, we'll be back tomorrow for Revelation chapter 8.